Good morning, beautiful souls. I had this amazing awareness and experience. We talked about this many times before. So we talk about how you drive and you don't really know you're driving the car. And funnily enough, I attended a webinar of Bruce Lipton in London last weekend, and he was talking about the programming which we gain in the first 70 years of a life and 3 months prior to birth, and how this programming becomes our 95% of what runs us every day. Now think about that. You only consciously make a decision 5% of the day. That's something you would absolutely love and desire. You make these statements you would absolutely love. And then this statement travels to your subconscious mind, where it checks with the programming and it gives it a green or a red. Now, because when you become a really good driver, like I consider myself to be one of the best drivers. I really love driving. It's a form of meditation. It's just a pure joy for me to drive. And when I drive, I do, obviously, I listen to lots of meditations, music, lessons and stuff. So I sometimes pay attention to what the lesson's saying and think about it, elaborate on the thoughts. I forget that I'm driving, and all of a sudden you end up in the place and you're so well programmed that I have every day taking kids different places. I don't have to I have to go there. I just know, my body knows that it's Friday, I know we're going, and it literally drives itself. Almost, you could say that the car drives itself. And the programming drive you. Because what happens is, everything you downloaded into your subconsciousness, which means you have not rejected one single thing. You downloaded everything that was given to you in your subconscious, by your parents, by your teachers, by your environment, the music, the TV, everything you've heard just got downloaded the same way as you downloading the apps. And you can have apps in the phone which are non-active. They're sitting there and you're not really using them, but they are there. And the minute you start using them, you activate them. And then they become really active in your vibrational as well. So going back to driving, you're a great driver. You drive. And you predict. So today, a couple of things happened. And because I could see the other cars going and doing things, I could predict what's going to happen. And I slowed down, because when you know, you know. And this is what happens with your mindset. And this is why it's really important to have a mentor, have a coach. And even coach without the coach is a dangerous coach. Every single person should have a coach. Obviously, coach are defined by different ways, but it's someone who guides you somewhere you would love to go and know what they're doing, because they already achieved it. They know how to get there. And they already have results in the area and expertise. So, very good point is what happens when you're being coached. The coach already predicts, because based on your behavior, they can tell what we're doing. We don't see our behavior from the place we're standing. And especially if you're not practicing and you're not in the self-development, you're not growing, you're not understanding and applying the universal laws principles, it's happening whether you believe it or not. It actually runs you. So what you activate this, and you attract to yourself what you would love and also what you don't. If your focus is mainly on the things you don't like, I would love this, but I am going to do this. Brian Proctor yesterday said a profound sentence. Maybe it was his beautiful wife, Corey, when she said, Bob told her, it was Corey. Bob told her that anything you put after but, it's a condition that is guiding you or directing you to not your dream. And think about how profound this is. So if you say, I would love this, but, then you're already putting yourself in a place of not having it, because it's a low frequency. And on a low frequency, you attract money, people, opportunities, everything that vibrates low frequency. You want to step up into the frequency of I love my life before you do. Even if you don't, make the statements, but first, go genuine. Go genuine and get yourself in a really good state of feeling. I know it's a long message, but remember of this. When you are a good driver, you can predict. And the same way, when you're learning a mindset and you're really mastering your self-development and understanding, you can predict certain behaviors. You can predict and actually avoid getting into certain situations because you become so good at it that you're in control most of the times. And it's the dominant part of the being every single day that dictates the vibration you're in, and that attracts what you would love or what you don't want. And I wish you a fantastic Friday.